Okay. Time to talk. I guess because I feel like I want to. Yeah, dude, Jesus. Like, I have so much, like, just here forever. And I'm okay, now what's happening? What's happening today? I kind of went to sleep, okay. Lichka feels like my fucking friend. Whatever, man. Like, whatever, man. Okay, is this what I want to say? Like, just top of the thoughts. Like, top of my head, just go. Like, what? Like, just let me reset, because this is very difficult because it requires a lot of vulnerability. I don't know if I'm ready to open up like that, but let me try. Like, top of my head, like, what the fuck is bugging me? Dating apps. Hinge. I did more bullshit on there. I did it again in the morning. I guess this is what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to be driving to work trying to match with somebody just to see how the fuck it is. I switched my profile to say actually non-monogamy. Non-monogamy. Mahogany. Misogyny. Whatever. I actually switched it to say non-monogamy. So, you know, I feel like I'll get even less matches now because I see so many women on there that want long-term and monogamy. There definitely are some short-term and open to short and whatever, like I see that. I still haven't gotten any matches. I think I've had like 3 days of maxing out my likes and gotten nothing, you know? And, yeah, like I was scrolling through on there and I was like, bruh, like this shit is just... like it's like I feel I didn't jerk off yesterday. I feel my sexuality right, and it's so just wow, man, like it's so potent, and I want new titties. I want just new. I just want to touch some new titties this week so bad, like I just feel it. And then the whole thing with DG, like, you know, I don't know, it feels like I can't do anything with her anymore, or Lichka's gonna fucking leave, I guess. Maybe I should not care. It's just so distracting, like it's so distracting. You know what's funny? I watched this fucking Facebook reel, and it was this teacher. It was like a meme or whatever. It was just like comedy. He was like, you know, I'm going to say something that's controversial. Post-nut clarity. This is why I jerk off 8 times a day. So I can have the clearest mind and the clearest thought patterns. And all these students were asking him questions. And he was like, oh, okay, hold on. And he'd go jerk off and come back to answer a question. He would get asked another hard question, and he'd go jerk off again just to get it out because it's so in the way. You know, like that's the thing. It's like we're trying to be civilized and we're trying to be, I don't know, these elevated beings of some sort. And sex is so in the way all the time. And you hear that line of like, oh, well, life isn't all about sex, right? I'm like, what the fuck is life about? Well, life is about a lot of things, I guess. Yeah, life is about everything. But sex and hormones and this shit, like, it takes up so much of my thoughts. Bro, I feel like I've had a headache for the past, like, 2 days. Like, it's been pretty awful. Jesus. I just felt it again. Like, my eyes are, like, screaming. They're like, yo, dude, time to not have your eyes open. That'd be cool. Digression. Anyways, yeah, sex is just so potent. It's so ridiculous. Like, it's just a constant, and that's the problem. It's like, okay, I could go jerk off 8 times a day. Like, well, my dick would fucking fall off at that point. Like, that's not actually sustainable. But, like, Jesus, man, like, it's not satisfying anymore because I've been introduced to real sex now. Like, jerking off feels good for a second. Yeah, you bust a nut and you're just like, okay, cool, whatever, right? But then afterwards, you're like, what the fuck, man? I need the real thing. And if I don't have the real thing, then I'm just not satisfied. And then that's my problem. I'm like, bro, I need to have, and this is the problem. I'm like, what is the balance? What is actually a good balance where I'm not actually all fucked up and doing too much? And I don't know. Because pornography is bad. But, having a new woman every single night, I don't feel like it's a good thing either. And that's not even possible anyways. It's just not. It's just really not. So I'm like, what is it that I want? What would be the ideal situation again? And I don't know if it even matters to lay it out, but like, I just want to be able to feel satisfied sexually. And I'm like, well, why do I want to feel satisfied sexually? Why do I want to feel good about that part of my life? Right? Well, I mean, and you have a good orgasm with a good woman, and you feel good about it. Helps your mental health to some degree. And I'm like, what do I want? What would I want? And do I want to go over the fantasies? Like, I don't know. I all of a sudden, I kind of feel uncomfortable talking about all this kind of stuff. Because it's weird. When I don't sleep well, and I've been in such a daze for such a long time, I'm just not as conscious of what it is that I'm saying, and I don't care as much. Now I feel the filter of I have energy. And it's such a shame, because every single time I sleep better or I have more energy, I have more filters. Because when you're super tired, you just give less of a fuck. But when you're, sober and you slept good or something, you're much more conscious. But I don't even want to say I'm conscious. I'm just afraid to say stuff. I'm like, what is it that I want? I was able to say it before. The true challenge is to actually be able to say all of this stuff while I'm sober and feel the potential embarrassment, to feel how fucked up it is. It's like, what I want is I just want to come inside of DG. I want to come inside of Lichka. I want to play with T's titties. Like, it's so ridiculous. The overstimulation that I want. Like, I want just ridiculous amounts of orgasm. So I can stop thinking about it. I haven't been in a state of, I'm not really thinking about wanting to bust a nut. And I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, I want to fuck the shit out of Lichka for like 2 days, all week actually, just all week. I want 3 sessions. I want to get it out. I just want to get this out, right? I just want to feel that. I want to be able to fuck the shit out of DG. I want to, hell yeah I do. I want to, oh yeah, just big time. And here I am again talking about my fucking, I don't give a shit. I have to talk about this. This is where I am. I just want to talk about where I am. It's how I feel. Because I'm so in it. I'm so absorbed. And I feel desperate. I feel desperate to just feel another woman. And I'm like, wow, why is the desire so strong? Like, it's so, quote unquote fucked up. And I'm a piece of shit, right? For whatever. I'm so bored again. Like, I am. I really just feel how I'm just tired of all of this. I'm just tired of all of this whatever. And then I hope that I can talk something out and get to a point where I actually feel better to some degree. And right now it's not really working. It's not really helping. And I'm getting frustrated with myself. I'm getting frustrated with this whole process. I really don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I want to make sense out of something, but at the same time, I'm trying to pontificate and sound smart, and that's fucking lame, and I don't like what I'm doing. I don't know. Life is fucking super weird. I keep thinking about like my childhood. Like, I thought about it again this morning. Like, I thought, not my childhood, but like, I thought about being in 8th grade. And I thought about that time where I was just I don't know, it was so weird. And I think about it like a person that was born 23 years ago, because I saw some women on Hinge that are like 23, 22, right? I'm like, you were born in 2000. Like, 2000? Really? 2000. I was born in 1995. 5 years before the turn of the fucking century, right? The millennia. And now we're 23 years into the 2000s. Yeah, it was just weird. It was just a weird thought. I'm just like, oh wow. Sometimes I feel old or something. And I thought about when I was a kid and I'd look at adults and how they're kind of out of touch with how things are. It's like I can feel it now a little bit too, like with myself and the younger generation and what they give a shit. It's so lame and it's so fucking dumb. I'm so self-absorbed though. I've been so in my own head with all these thoughts and all of this thinking and all of these ramblings and talking. I guess, so I just had like a thought right now. I just wanted to stop recording completely, shut it off, and upload it. And be like, I just want to change. I want to change. I need to change something. I've been at this job for almost 5 fucking years. I know I was talking about trying to get, like, I was about to get another job. Or not about to get another job, but like, I was about to actually apply. And I was talking to Lichka about this feeling. Jesus, these fucking people. I was talking to Lichka about this feeling of just gotta go on my LinkedIn and update it and do all this fucking bullshit and just applying for another job. I remember how much I was saying that I don't want another job. But this job right now is taking up so much of my fucking time and a lot of my energy. And this other job that this one lady, has and stuff that I was thinking about applying for, it just feels like more time, feels like more money, feels like less stress. It just feels overall better. It's just, as much as I say I want change, I'm really afraid of it. And I want to change to get to a point where I feel like I have to stop changing. Not have to stop changing, but I want to stop changing. I'm not sure. Like, it's so weird. It's like, I want to change, but in ways that make me feel comfortable. And I don't want to change in ways that I don't feel comfortable changing in. And that's usually what ends up happening most of the time anyways, is I don't change in a way I want to. I change because life happens and things keep happening and my brain changes because of an event or some other fucking bullshit or just whatever. Time is progressing and I'm just changing. But I don't seem to change in anything where I'm like, okay, I'm good now. I don't want to change anymore. I'm good. Well, that's really boring. I always want to, whatever people would say, but I'm like, fuck it. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want. And it's just so weird to not know what I want over and over again. Now, why is it so hard to nail that down? Why is it so hard to just be like, okay, that's it? Why is it? Oh, for fuck's sake, bud. Why don't you just, why the fuck would you slow down like that? God damn, fucking bus in front of me being an idiot. Anyways, God, that throws me off. I feel like, what was I saying? See, I go on a fucking ramble and then I get distracted. I want to change. But how? I was just saying I don't know what I want. Yeah, I keep being in this constant state of really just not knowing what I want. And why is it so hard to really just find that? Why is it so hard to just find what it is that I want? Why can't I just ask myself the question right now? Why does it seem so unnecessarily complicated? And that's what I feel like life just seems to be. And it's so complicated well, you only make it complicated because you, like, you just make it complicated because, I don't know. That doesn't feel real either. Like, I'm not trying to make things complicated for the sake of making things complicated. Like, this is not enjoyable. Like, that's what I mean. I don't feel like I'm choosing to be miserable or something, or it's all a matter of perspective. Like, that's such an easy cop-out answer, and it makes you want to stop looking for what could potentially actually make you feel better. Like, I want to find that. Like, I've said that a million times too. I don't want to bullshit myself. I want to be able to find like something that could make me feel better. I don't even want to say happy. I don't, and that's the one thing. I like, happiness seems like such a faraway thing or something. It seems like a made-up concept. There is no constant state of happiness. But I definitely feel like I'd like to feel better. But again, is that just a matter of perspective? Like, am I always going to be chasing to feel better, and I'll never actually, like again, it's just that typical line. There's always room for improvement. I don't want room for improvement. But I always want to be learning. I always want to be evolving. I always want to be, wow, how could I be born into such a weird animal with such a weird mind? Why the fuck am I this? I got these thoughts, I got this consciousness. I kind of just got nervous right now. I just got nervous again. Because I don't know, that stuff that trips me out when I start thinking about that kind of stuff. Yeah, it really trips me out. And my brain's like, yo, dude, that's a little too much to think about right now. Like, but again, I wake up and I am desperate to just find an answer or find a solution to whatever problem I think I'm having. I'm trying to figure out what that problem is on a daily basis. I am stuck. I feel stuck. I feel very stuck. I've been making these videos for over a year now, which is kind of crazy. Like, I've been making this for over a year. And I'm like, okay, oh, you know what's cool? So last night I was listening to my YouTube shorts while eating some popcorn and praline pecans. That was nice, right? I was listening to myself all the way back then, all these YouTube shorts I used to make. And it's so weird, like, how different I feel compared to that. Like, I was listening to myself and I was kind of like, I was cringing a little bit. I was like, oh boy, is this what I was talking about? Like, is that what I was feeling? I can hear it in my voice how I was trying to sound like something, and I still have that. I still have this, like, I want to sound profound, or whatever. Like, I'm trying to sound profound. Well, I think, like, I was really trying back then. Like, I'm not trying as much anymore. I don't want to, because it doesn't feel that genuine, and I don't really know what the purpose is of trying to sound smart or something. I don't know. I want to stand out. Like, I could feel how, like, I want to stand out. I can feel how I want to change something. And that's the problem. I guess that's what it is. Like, I just want to change humanity. But, like, I can't. But some reason I'm convinced that I can. But, like, am I just as bad as the people that want to evolve past their balls? Right? And I talk about my dick and hormones and all that shit all the time and how I'm trying to accept that part of me. But what am I not accepting? The complexity, the insecurities, all of these complex emotions, my indecisiveness. I'm not accepting how disingenuous I can be. I feel like I want to be better. I want to be the most honest. I want to keep diving into that. I want to find out where I'm going, but I'm super impatient. I want to be honest as fuck right now, today. Like today. I want to be honest as fuck yesterday. Like, that's how much I want it. I want it that badly. And I just think about the future when I'm listening to this video. Right? Hey, just another video in the books. Another one. And let me make up milestones for myself. I think this is video number 159. And then I'll have video 200 maybe if I get there. And then, hey, let me try to be proud of myself. Is that what I want to do, is have a sense of pride in myself? I want to feel good about myself? Is that what I'm striving for? Let me have great sex. I don't want to talk about that, actually. Never mind. That's not anything. That's just more ramblings that I don't even want to go into. I don't want to ramble anymore. I just don't want to ramble anymore. Listen, okay, I'm going to ramble and vent, but I just want it to not be so trying to, again, sound profound or trying to come up with something that's meaningful and sticks and is good. I don't want this. So what is it that I want right now? And I want to talk about just right now. Like right now, I want to just sink into the honesty, and I really just want to feel that and be able to say it out loud. I really want to be able to say it out loud, like what I'm going through, without super disconnecting from the emotions and facts. Okay, I was talking to Lichka about this. I was saying to her, it's like, I don't even hate life. I don't hate life. Because hate is passion. When you hate something, you want to change it. I'm like, I don't even hate life. I don't know if I hate the condition that I'm in. I guess I do to some degree, definitely. Like, I definitely don't like where I am, and I want to change it. But at the same time, I'm having this feeling of like, it almost feels like there's nothing I can do anymore. And I keep fighting so hard to like change something. And I can't seem to identify what it is that I want to change. You know, and then I kind of want to just give up, and I want to say, well, fuck this shit, dude. Like whatever, man. Like, this is fucking dumb. But I was saying, it's like right now, the feeling I have, I keep saying that I'm bored, right? But I guess I'm just becoming indifferent. And apathy, I don't really like this word that much anymore either. It's just not that, I don't know. Oh, I'm not interested in the things I used to be interested in. I'm like, I still like things that I like. So that's not really my issue. It's like, I just feel indifferent. I just feel like, and when I feel like I'm able to express that out loud and say this out loud, there is this sense of relief. It's just, I want to be able to say what it is that I'm feeling. And I'm like, is that what it is? Like, I just felt it for a second right now, this expression. I'm like, I feel indifferent. I feel like I'm just becoming more and more indifferent towards life. Like, yeah, I got my hormones, but like, I just, whatever, like sex and all this kind of stuff, it's to eat. It's to eat. I really just look at it like that now. And this is the thing. I love eating. I love sex. Like, I love food. I love sex. Like, I love that stuff. I really love it. But why do I love it so much? Because it is pleasure. And what is pleasure? Like, am I in a pleasurable state of mind right now? No, I'm not. Not really. I'm thinking about all this shit again, and it's heavy. And I'm like feeling all of it, and I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about what I'm saying. It just feels like work. It feels like mental work to talk about all this fucking stuff. But I love food. I love that shit. I love sex. But like I said, it's to eat. It is to function. But I don't feel like I feel indifferent towards it. And I'm like, well, why is that? Why do I feel indifferent towards it? that's the thing. It's like, how can I love something but feel indifference? Well, I enjoy it, but like I guess there's this feeling of, oh, I want fulfillment, right? But I'm like, okay, fulfillment how? Is it because I am a human being that I just have this infinite void that can't be filled or something? But again, I don't really know what the void is. I just have it. Like, it's just there. It's just, you feel empty. It doesn't feel like anything really matters. And why do anything? And it's just dragging. It just feels really dragging. It feels like something's, like there's just a ball and chain on me. And my chest gets heavy, man. Like, and even when I start talking about it, my chest gets real heavy. Because like, if I really start thinking about it, and I really start going in there and trying to think about this void or something, it's so just, like, it's so heavy, it's so dystopian, like, it's so just dead. It's so dead. It is so dead. I'm like, what is dead? Well, and I'm like, well, what is alive? What is the feeling of being alive? Man, shit's fucked up. Shit's really fucked up. And then when I get to this heavy state of mind, my brain goes to find pleasure. Think about things that you enjoy. Think about the pleasure. Think about things you enjoy. Think about the pleasure. Like, it just keeps distracting myself. And I'm like, bro, I can't deal with that no more. I can't deal with these feelings. They're too much. It's too constant. It's every day of my life, right? I start making a video, and I even thought about, maybe I don't want to make a video. Let me watch something on nuclear weapons again, the history of nuclear weapons. Like, I started the beginning of a video about nuclear weapons. And I don't know why I'm so obsessed with nuclear weapons. Like, well, I saw Oppenheimer with Lichka. That was a good movie, you know, like last weekend. And there is something fascinating about, like, how crazy the destructive power is that we have. Like we literally have the ability to destroy the world today. Like, we have it. And, you know, I was watching something else on nuclear bombs, and the biggest bomb ever detonated was the Tsar Bomba, right? That Russia dropped over these islands above Russia. And like, we have and probably possess already a bigger bomb than that. And that, the Tsar Bomba, was stupidly massive. Like, just dumb as fuck. And I feel like, oh yeah, and there's this other thing I was watching a little bit ago. It's called cobalt bombs, which is like, it's a massive nuclear bomb, but it leaves just stupid amounts of radiation around. Just completely destroying an area. And it makes it uninhabitable forever. And there's something so scary and eerie about radiation to me. I remember I watched the Chernobyl. I remember I watched that with my brother. That was a great fucking series. But radiation is so sickening, and it's so destructive. It is so fucked up. You know? I really have been looking into that, and all of a sudden all these thoughts are coming to me. I don't know how it's really relevant to what I'm talking about, but whatever. I just want to talk about it, I guess, and maybe I'll come back around and tie it all together. I don't know, like, I watched this other thing where, like, a nuclear bomb was detonated above soldiers, and the United States was trying to prove how not dangerous nuclear bombs were to humanity, even though we dropped one on fucking Nagasaki and Hiroshima and killed a bunch of fucking people. Somehow, let's demonstrate how not dangerous they are. And all of those dudes, they didn't like die to the explosion, but like, they died to the radiation. They all developed cancer later on because they were just in the area. It got detonated right above them, so all the fucking uranium and shit and radiation got into their goddamn systems and killed them later on in their life. And I also watched that one thing from a while ago, these atomic fucking soldiers, the men that watched atomic bombs go off. They weren't told anything about the mission that they were going on. They just said, don't look at the flash. That's all they told these men. And after all this time, they were able to talk about it. And they're super old. And the soldiers were just talking about like, yo, some people couldn't have kids. People that did have kids, their children were all fucked up. And the one guy that was talking, like he had a daughter that died at like the age of 11 and had all these problems. Yeah, it was just, it's so destructive. It's crazy, right? And I guess like the feeling that I have about it is that humanity ended up making such destructive weapons. And then here's the other thing. Mission Impossible. Right, I watched this. Super crazy AI, right? Because we think the top weapon right now is a nuclear bomb, right? But the top weapon actually, as of today, is the ability to control all the nuclear weapons. And what could potentially control all of that shit? What could potentially control all of technology? A rogue AI. And as soon as it doesn't go rogue and you get possession of a key that controls this AI, you control the world. So what is it inside of humanity? We're so different from each other, yet we're all the same, right? Deep, deep down on a biological level. Yet we all want to be in control. We are so desperate for control. We want to dominate, and we want to be above it all. And nobody wants to feel powerless, right? Nobody wants to feel like somebody is over them. I don't want to feel that. I'm like, other human beings, and this shit still grinds my gears till this day. Like, I do think about it. Other human beings born out of a different vagina have power over what I can do with my life. They have legislation, I tried to sound smart there. I give up. It's okay. They have the ability to control my life because they have power over me, because they can kill me. And I'm like, that's what it is. People want this. I remember I was talking about it. I'm like, I don't want control in that way. I don't want control in the I can blow you up with a bomb. So you better listen to what I have to say. I don't want to threaten you with death to make you listen. That is weakness to me. Believe in what I believe in, or I'm going to kill you. Like, that is like ultimate weakness. And I'm like, why is it? Well, that's the problem. It's like ultimate weakness has rose to the top of the fucking food chain. Like, think about all the power in the world. The people that are in control. Are they strong? Are they actually strong in spirit? Or are they strong in arms? Like, is that all they actually are? That's not strength to me. And they know that there's no way to mentally dominate somebody or something. And I'm like, is that what I want to do? Like, let me check with myself. Is that what I want to do? What is strength to me? Do I want to be strong? That's such a nice character trait, isn't it? Well, that's the thing of being a man. But I don't know, whatever. I'm a fucking faggot. And I've talked to Lichka about this too. I'm trying to just accept how quote-unquote weak I am. But does that make me strong, saying how weak I am? It takes a lot of strength and courage to say that you can't lift something up. Interesting, huh? All these ironic fucking goddamn sayings again that I seem to run into. Oh, hey, and then I just had the feeling of that's fucking exhausting, isn't it? Yeah, damn right it is. Really fucking exhausting. Extremely. And, yeah, it's weird. It's just, and I just, the fate of the world, the fate of humanity is in a few men's hands. Like just a few people. Not a lot of people are in control of nuclear weapons. You know? There's a lot of different countries that have nuclear weapons. And that's the thing. It's like we're at the highest peak right now. Like, the weapons we have in our arsenal, and I'm talking about the world as a whole, I'm not talking about the United States. There are politics involved, there are countries we want to destroy, right? And again, I'm talking about the world as a whole. There are ideologies and all this stuff. Like, and most of these countries, they want to be the number one. They want to be number one country. They want to be the richest, the wealthiest, the most powerful. But the war in which we engage in, the warfare in which we engage in, like, I think about the Iron Age, and just, like, the top thing was iron. If you possess iron and swords and iron armor, like, you're a goddamn fucking god, right? And then steel came around. Whatever, right? I'm just saying, it's like we've upgraded and upgraded, but like those weapons and all that stuff back in the day, you would destroy a village, right? And be able to rebuild it. But now, with nuclear weapons, there's no rebuild. If the ultimate war breaks out, it's like there is no winner. Everybody dies. And literally, as I'm talking, I think about that sometimes. I really do think about that. Like, you have no idea what's even happening, and there's just a flash out in the distance. A nuclear fucking bomb goes off somewhere, right? And you see it out in the distance. You have maybe a couple minutes, depending on how fucking far away it is, before you become vaporized. Just immediately into oblivion. You die. Like those people in fucking Nagasaki and Hiroshima. There are some. They legitimately vaporized the people directly over the bomb. Flashed out of existence. Just like that. Thousands of people. And I'm like, we have reached damn near the pinnacle of destructive capabilities. We have the ability to destroy the world. It's here. We have arrived. Now, who's going to be in control of all of that? You know, that's the wonderful thing about goddamn Terminator, right? Skynet took over, launched all the nuclear weapons, blew up motherfucking humanity. Rise of the motherfucking machines. It's so weird. AI is weird too. AI is a weird thing. It has something weird about it. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, it's very strange. And I do think about, like, yeah, this time to be alive or whatever. Like, and I don't know. Am I nervous to? Well, listen. Hey, a nuclear bomb goes off. You don't feel nothing. You're just gone. Like, you just die. You know, hey, don't be the one that survives a nuclear fucking bomb. I think there was also a video on that too, like in my thumbnail or something. Like I saw it on the side. The survivors of... Actually, no, that's not true. It was like a comment on the video that I was about to watch. It's like... It's even worse to be a survivor of nuclear bombs. Because of all the shit you got to go through. Like, it's awful. And, you know, it's fucked up. Like, I remember this photo from, I think it was Hiroshima, where this little girl was just naked, fucking running on a bridge. Burned, like, to a crisp. She was still alive, but she just was... Wow, all of a sudden I just felt that. Holy shit. just felt how fucked up that was. I just felt like it's so weird. There's children starving in Africa all the fucking time, and that's such a running joke here in America. There's children starving in Africa. Like, it's a joke. Like, nobody gives a fuck about the children that are starving in Africa. Nobody gives a shit. I'm not gonna act like I give a shit, right? But all of a sudden, I thought about this little girl running and just burned on her back or what. She was just all fucked up, right? Because of the nuclear fucking blast. And I'm just like, wow, that is. And then now I just think about Oppenheimer. I'm like, yo, this fucking dude, you know, the father of the atomic bomb, like, has to weigh that on his conscience. I have become death, destroyer of worlds. That's such a famous line, right? And that's the problem with humanity. It's like we are constantly at war with each other, and everybody wants to be, and, you know, you hear all the kumbaya motherfucking cocksuckers, right? And I'm not saying that I'm them. I don't like them either. But like, just like, oh, well, we're always at war. Like, we're always going to be. There's always going to be war. There's always going to be conflict. And I feel like it will lead to the end of everything right here on Earth, right? We're all gonna die. Like, we're all gonna fucking die eventually. And I still like that little short story this video that I listened to, where there was this, like, it was a dystopian society, you know, again with this little boy and this older woman that was pretty much God. And, you know, and the little boy again asked, like, what happened here? What happened to society? What happened to all these people? Why is everything destroyed and gone? And she said, ambition. And that really stuck with me. I'm like, yeah, ambition is destruction. Because inside of all of us, we strive to better ourselves, right? Here I am trying to wrap it all back together. But I'm trying to be genuine about it. Like, I feel like that is relevant. It's like we try to just, well, we have to keep improving and keep improving. And it's just going to lead to the death of everything. And eventually, you know, we're going to be like, well, no, I'm right, and no, I'm right, and no, I'm right. Well, you got to join my side or I'm going to kill you. No, you got to join my side or I'm going to kill you. And then bombs are getting dropped. And then we're all going to fucking die. And even in Mission Impossible, there's a key that would control the whole entire goddamn world technology, right? And then the other fucked up part is, even if somebody possesses this key that would essentially control the whole world, like, there would be underground operations trying to get the key. There would be constant war trying to get the key, and whatever, if it's America or Russia or the fucking UK, whoever the fuck is in control, there'd just always be like underground warfare trying to uprule the top of the food chain. And I'm like, it is an endless cycle, and then at the end of the fucking day, everything's gonna die. And I just felt that again. And this whole universe will burn out eventually. But I guess I don't even want to think about that far in advance, right? I'm like, wow, that is fucked up, isn't it? And, you know, I just had this feeling of like, yo, fuck all this bullshit. I was on Hinge and I ran out of likes at the end. Like, digression. I don't even care. Like, there was this woman with just, whatever. She was like pretty big, but she had just delicious titties. And I was like, oh God, please. I just want to touch them. Because all of this thinking, this 45-minute fucking video of all of this shit, I'm like, yo, fuck this, bro. I want to have sex. Like, I just feel that. I'm like, I need some titties in my face. I need some titties in my face today, please, right now, and I need to fucking feel good coming. Oh, God damn it. And then I just think about all that, and it's just so annoying. It's all fucked up. I want a new woman, and then it's so fucked up that I can't be like, oh, well, you know, hey, let me just fuck Lichka, because nobody else is around, right? Beggars can't be choosers. Ugh. This is such a fucked up, like, I'm just, like, the sexuality thing is such a fucked up thing. I hate it, and to be honest, I was enjoying whatever it is that I was talking about, and then just intrusive thought came in. That's what I mean. It's like, I can think about all this stuff, and then I need some pussy. Like, cool, thanks, welcome back to fucking reality of always wanting to have sex. That's why I want to just come and just keep coming until I'm just not thinking about it no more. Like, it's so annoying. Like, it's like, I'm hungry. I gotta fucking eat constantly. And it's so the worst. Like, it's so fucking annoying. It's irritating. I'm irritated. Extremely irritated. Jesus. I don't know, since I didn't jerk off yesterday, and then I'm just so, like, I feel so elevated, I'm like, bro, like, oh God, the fantasies are just rolling. And I want to do some bad shit. I just want to do something bad. I just want to go fuck DG. I don't even give a shit. I just want to call her today and be like, yo, I don't give a damn. Sit on my dick. Like, I just want to fucking... And it's so, and this is, okay, I was talking to my therapist about this actually, and he was like, yeah, like, what turns you on usually is so abhorrent and so not good, and it's so fucked up, and it's so taboo. That's super taboo, what it is that I just said, and it turns me on like crazy. Like, it turns me on like crazy. I'm so not supposed to do that. That is so not okay. That's why I love a girl's cleavage, and I love just sticking my hand down a woman's shirt like a little fucking perv, but whatever, it's consensual. Anyways, I just want to be able to do that, but like, I want to be able to do it when I ain't supposed to, quote unquote. It ain't rape, but like, it's just so, it's so dirty. It's so, you're not supposed to do that. I'm like, what would be so hot is just going like to DG's building today, taking her to one of those floors and fucking her brains out and coming super hard, right? And just eating her pussy, sucking on her titties, all the shit, just everything. And I want to be able to say it because, oh, it's so not right. And I'm not saying I'm going to do it. It's just, I want to say how much that turns me on, though. Like, that's the shit. That is so potent and so wrong because it's super, like, and then you go down the list of the dick-killing fucking goddamn shit, which is, it's super irresponsible, STDs, she's cheating on her boyfriend, it's not okay, Lichka's gonna leave. She don't fuck with that. You're a piece of shit. Fucking awful person. And that's all the stuff that's just a big old buzzkill and kills my boner. Now I gotta be responsible. I gotta do the right thing. I gotta do the right thing. And then, you know what's great? Like, it's like after I would do that and I just want to feel free, like, I would go just fuck this shit out of Lichka. And then I want to go fuck this shit out of T. And you just want to go crazy. You know, you just want to go crazy. You just want to be free with it. Because I just feel like there's a fucking chastity belt on me of responsibility. And do the right thing and the pressure to be a good guy or whatever, right? And just, well, you want to risk your health, you want to do that, you want to do this, you want to do that. And I'm like, you can't just be free. I'm like, and again, listen, STD, and this is the rational part of my brain that also still kills my boner, is just, well, yeah, you got to be rational. You got to be fucking smart about it. All right, STDs is a real thing. You don't want herpes. You don't want just any of that shit. All right, why participate in lies? Like, that's not good, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I just know, like, what turns me on. Like, that would be, like, I can think about, that would be probably one of the biggest orgasms that I would ever experience. Like, if I went and just fucked her right now and just did it raw, I didn't give a shit, didn't give a fuck, I just went and did that, right? And I don't want to be ashamed to say that, fuck yeah, that turns me on. Like, that turns me on. Is it because I'm doing something I'm not supposed to do? Like, I've always had this inside of me, and I always thought it was perverted. You know, like, I just, like, there's so many women on the street. And you know what's crazy? Okay. You know what? No, I'm like running out of time. I'm really opening up something that's so important to me. I have a little bit of time. But I remember there was this film. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a foreign film. I never watched it, but the concept fucking turned me on like crazy. Like, there was this dude that was able to just, I don't know, time would freeze. And then he'd be in the grocery store, and he would just take a woman's shirt down and take pictures of her. And time would be frozen. And I'm like, bro, I've always had fantasies of just, I'm out on the street, or I've had fantasies where, it's not real, like, you can't actually do that, but I've had fantasies where time would stop, everybody would disappear except the woman that I desire, right? And she's in front of me, and time would just freeze. And I would be able to just touch her and do whatever I want with her. I don't even want to say it's bad, though. I don't want to rape anybody. Like, this is why I want to really iterate. Like, rape is awful. Rape is taken shit, unconsensual, and whoever's getting raped is suffering. I don't want suffering. That's not what I want. The taboo and the not supposed to stuff is hot. It's really turns on the woman too, or it's just okay. I wouldn't even say it turns her on. It just really turns me on. But it's just okay. There's no shame around it, right? But I definitely I don't want to make a woman suffer. Like, that doesn't turn me on. If a woman is getting, like, raped, no, that's awful, in my opinion. I don't fuck with that. I just like the taboo. I like that you're not supposed to. Like I said, there was that film. I would want to watch it, like, probably, and just fucking come. Because it's so hot, and it taps into a fantasy, and this person made a fucking movie out of it. I gotta find out what that is. You know, it's great. It's like, it's such a, because I just think about it all the time. I even thought about it when I was a kid. Like, just being a kid, I walk around, I'd see these moms and just women all around with just fat, juicy tits, and I just want to be able to touch them. I just want to touch them. I want to touch them. And I'm like, and I remember the first time still, like, that I touched, yeah, it was my brother's fucking ex-girlfriend, but fuck it, she had nice titties. And you never forget. I never forget that first initial grabbing of a titty. Like, it's so potent. It's so potent. Like, it's so, and I still think about those moments, and they come up in fantasy, like when I'm like jerking off. Like, I think about like my brother's ex-girlfriend or whatever. That first moment I shoved my hand down her shirt and I felt her nipple. And the first time I actually felt like a nipple or something of a woman, like a real woman, because you always have fantasies of how things are going to be, but you don't know how it actually is. And then you actually feel it and you're like, yo, this shit's wild. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts to me, right? Absolutely fucking nuts. That is a sick ass Corvette. Holy shit. That's really cool. Anyways, yeah, I still think about the married woman that I got with the first time I touched her titties. Oh my God, like I can feel my dick filling up. Like I just feel it. I don't want to be ashamed. When I go on here and I say all this stuff, I want to be able to say all of it, like, because it's just honest. This is how I feel. This is what's going on with me. This is real. And that's the thing. I really think about, like, why would I be embarrassed? Oh my God, I can't believe you're saying all of that. Shut the fuck up, you fucking faggots. All right, and that's all I want to say. Fuck you fucking people that would judge me or say something or make me feel embarrassed. I might eat shit and die. I'm saying the things that people think just out loud. I'm saying the stuff that's actually going on in my mind. I hate how I have to keep saying that to make myself not feel ashamed. I hate shame. Shame comes from people. Shame comes from fucking awful places. Shame is evil. Anyways, whatever. And that's the thing. I'm really trying to accept myself and my sexuality. Thank God this traffic's actually here. I've been able to flesh out a lot of fucking shit today. A lot more than I thought I actually would. But yes, I wish I could talk to my best friend about this, or I could talk to Lichka about this, like with this kind of freedom and this kind of feeling of free flowing. But again, they're people. They have to listen, and you know, oh, let me take up an hour of your time. Oof, don't know about that. Anyways, let me think. What was I saying? Well, okay, I said I'm trying to accept myself. I'm trying to accept my sexuality. And, you know, I feel like Lichka is coming around and she's really trying to accept a lot of me and how I actually am, and it's extremely difficult for her. And I feel I can say all of this stuff to her. God, and now all of a sudden I am thinking about, like, I remember the last time me and Lichka, like, had sex. It was great. I'm not going to go into the details, but like I just remember this moment. It just I just felt free. I just felt free, and I was just enjoying her and just enjoying a woman's body, like, and just being and feeling good about it. I'm like, oh yeah, like I love Lichka's body. Like I'm thinking of, and I don't know. I don't feel super afraid right now. And I'm super attracted to her. That's the thing. It's like I'm fucking ridiculously attracted to Lichka. Like her energy and her body and how she looks and everything. And I'm like, yo, I want to, oh God, like I do feel that. Yes, I want to fuck DG or whatever, but like I feel like I can think about Lichka. Like I'm like, I want to, oh my God, I want to touch her so bad. Jesus Christ. I just want to feel good. I just want to feel good about that part of my life. Yeah, it's very difficult to get to a point where it is okay. I really just, yeah, that film though, I really want to go, I need to go find that. I don't know, I feel like Lichka would actually like this movie. I feel like she would. I feel like she'd think it's beautiful. I hope. Or she'd be like, oh God, whoever made this movie is a fucking weirdo creep. And the energy of it is awful. She's so perceptive. She's very sensitive to all this kind of stuff. The energy of things. I wonder what she would think about it. I feel like it's very important. I need to go find that, because like that shit, like those fantasies, like all of that kind of stuff, I want to be able to talk about it some more. Because I don't really go into it. I don't really, because I'm so ashamed. I have so much shame, and I just don't feel accepted by women as a whole anyways. So it's very hard for me to open up on here and even just accept myself. Because I'm like, all the stuff I want to do is with the gender that doesn't accept me. I'm like, a majority of the gender doesn't accept me. And there's so much complications that go into having great sex. Like, especially for me, I'm just going to speak for me. Like, there's so much shit that actually has to match up and be okay and all that stuff. And it's extremely hard to find. Extremely hard. God, and I just think about what I think about the moments that I've had with DG already. God, shit turns me on like crazy too. Like it does. Like Jesus, I'm elevated. I feel that. Yeah, that's so weird. Like I love what's wrong or something. Because for some reason it doesn't feel wrong. Like, oh, the cheating and the everything. Like, listen, I don't like the line and all that stuff. But Jesus, turns me on. Turns me on. Really turns me on. Just doing what you're not supposed to. Listen, I do think about it. Listen, I don't like the fact that DG's lying. Like, I don't like this. I'll admit it. I don't like that. The fantasy is not, oh yeah, where's your boyfriend, huh? Does he know you're getting fucked? Like, no, that's weird. Like, that's not turning me on. That's not it. It's just the fantasy of, I'll go do that right now. Like, I see her building. It's right there. Her building's right there. And she's in. Yo, this has been a long ass commute. Her building's right fucking there. And I would just... God, she has a nice body. Like, I would just fucking fuck her brains out. Like, God, she has nice titties. Oh, man! Oh, dude! But then I'd lose Lichka, and is it worth it to... I'm like, yo... I don't know if it's worth it, man. I don't know what's worth anything. I don't know what to do that's okay, and I just damn it, dude. Damn it. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, I want to go. Oh, I want to go do it so bad. Like, it's... Listen, I'm not, like, super tempted, but, like, I don't feel like I'm going to do it, but I'll completely admit how much I want to. I'll completely admit how much I want to, and then I just want to dirty fuck Lichka. I just want to right after I fuck DG, I want to fuck Lichka and oh yeah, just please, why can't I have that? I have to be responsible. Responsibility, unfortunately. Be safe and be... I don't want to be safe. And again, being responsible is the right thing to do. I'm just saying what I feel, okay? I'm not saying that I really... But I'm telling you, I'm tempted like a motherfucker. Abso-fucking-lutely. And there's been moments already where I've resisted getting with DG already. For the sake of being responsible. Like, but it's hard. It's, God, and then thankfully, I don't know, I didn't see her last Friday because I had some other stops in other buildings. But I can already tell you, like this Friday, if I have to go there, I can already tell you it is so bad. It's very bad what I'm feeling right now. Like, I'm gonna be... I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Like, I wanna fuck her so bad. But that's the thing. It's like I want Lichka in my life more than fucking DG. But I'm like, yo, I want my cake, and to eat it too, you already know that's how your boy is. How do I safely achieve a great orgasm? How do I safely and responsibly get to an awesome orgasm and an awesome state of sexuality that's responsible and safe? And yeah, like, even as I'm saying it, like, my skin is crawling. Oh, I just, it's so boring. It's so lame. It's so not what I want to do. Again, and I know I keep going back and forth. I am trying to be very rational, and I am trying to be like, yo, that's it. It really is not a good idea to fucking be doing that. It's really not a smart thing. But I'll tell you right now, I want to go stop there, and I want to go kiss her so bad, like so bad, so bad, so bad. And I even think about that other side woman I had a long time ago, or whatever. Like, I felt the same. I want to touch her titties. I want to just kiss her. I want to hug her. I want to hold her, right? And all the shit that I'm saying is so awful. Oh, well, what about me? Is what Lichka would maybe say, or something. I'm like, okay, I'm saying everything that I want to fucking say. Like, I'm like, Lichka, if you accepted what I'm saying, and then, oh, this is just the awful manipulation, right? Or something. If you just let me fuck other pussy, I would fuck you. And then that's the problem. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to not. And then how can you trust that? How can you trust that? Like, I am a royal, scummy piece of dog shit for what it is that I want. And then sometimes I'm convinced that that is what I am. A scummy piece of shithole, fucking misogynistic, chauvinistic piece of fucking dumpster fire man. That is what I am. Because all the desires and all the feelings that I have, all of these quote-unquote perverted thoughts, all of this awful shit, all of that taboo, whatever it is that I've gone over, is awful. It is not good. It is not accepted. It is awful. Don't let your dick get you in trouble. And even Sean looks at me, whatever it is that I'm doing. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, whatever. I guess I am. I don't know. I don't know if I am. Am I really dumb? Jesus, I see like 3 different Teslas. No, not even different. They're literally all the same car. 3 white Teslas right near each other. Okay, there's no way in fuck I'm taking that. That's gonna take years. Oh God, I have to though. Fuck, I'm stupid. I'm stupid as fuck. I have to take that. Fucking son of a bitch. Oh, damn it, I took the wrong fucking turn. Here I am in the good old city of titties and ass everywhere. Just saw a woman with super nice legs and... Oh, wow, you're objectifying. Yeah, I guess. How often am I going to feel like a piece of shit? So where's this guy going? Yep, going all the way to the far lane. Yep, I had to do this. All right, good, whatever, I'm in. Whew. God damn, this traffic is fucking ass. Wow, Jesus. Anyways, Yeah, I hate my life. Again, do I hate my life? I don't know. I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed at this point. I'm annoyed with all of it. This is a long ass fucking video. Like, Jesus, an hour and 10 minutes. Like, this is how long my fucking commute was. Like, this is awful. Jesus. Oh, there she is. There's that. God, I don't know. She is so fucking hot. Don't go, you fucking idiot. Oh, damn, I fucking missed her. Where was she? Jesus. God, she had like a short haircut. I think she's Asian. I have no idea. Like, those women, they're so, I don't know, they remind me of like ninjas or something. Oh God, look at this woman. Look at this woman and her fucking, I've never been with a blonde. Oh God, so Jesus. Look at that fucking shit there. Her ass. Oh God, I just would. Oh, there she is. There she is. There's the woman. No, look this way. Where are you going? God damn it. Fucking hell, I hate it. I hate it. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm a fucking goddamn fucking rabbit with a carrot in my face all the fucking time. And I'm supposed to not eat the fucking carrot? Well, what am I supposed to fucking do, man? Jesus. I'm literally driving by DG's building right now. Like, I just want to fucking stop and be like, yo, let me fucking come in your pussy. Like, God damn it! Ay, ay, ay. Oh God, there's this one woman I went on a date with a long time, like the first date I ever went on. Like, God, she's so hot. Like, the first woman I ever went on a fucking date with on, like, God, she is so, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know, she like gained a little weight, it looks like, but in all the right areas. God, I want to fuck the shit out of her too. That's what I mean, man. It's just like the feeling that I have. I'm just so spiked up all the time. Like, ridiculous. I'm trying to just like control myself and be safe and responsible and not eat the shit that's right in front of my motherfucking face. Oh God, and I'm like looking for her right now. I'm like driving by and I'm just like, where are you? Let me see your titties. Oh, I hate it. 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 And now I'm really nervous about Friday. Like, I just feel myself and I'm like, yo, please. And then I'm just like, I'm like begging to Lichka. I'm like, Lichka, please let me just fuck this shit out of her, and then please don't leave me. and then let me just have sex with you, and then it's all good, right? Can we do that? No? Okay. All right. Well, I tried. I can't do that. Oh. Like, just please. Oh, damn it. Here I am. And then here's this one woman. All right, you know what? Until, goodbye.